Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. Now, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming over to my channel. How is everyone doing today? Hello, Chanel Monet, my mod. Hello, 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 hello. All right, guys, y'all see the title Tuesday Tea. Let's talk about it. Well, DDG and Haley Bailey went to court today. We're going to talk about that. Also, we're going to talk about DDG and his family. Oh my God, they just, you know, I have grown sons myself. I try to stay out their business. I let them try to handle, their own business. But DDG, his mama, his brother, his sister, and them, they should have stayed out of it. And especially the mama. You didn't see Chloe Bailey or her mother and or father get involved with it. His mother had to get in it, and I think that was wrong for her to come out here and say, all this and that. Haley Bailey mom or dad didn't come out here and say anything, or Chloe. She could have came out here and say something and said something. Chloe has a large fan base. She didn't come out here and say one word. But DDG and his family had to come out here and bash her, and especially the brother. The brother should be ashamed of himself. But we're gonna talk about that. We also going to talk about Papoose and Clarissa. Um, Let me know what y'all think about them as a couple. They out here doing their thing. We haven't heard anything after, if Remy Ma and Papoose have finalized their divorce, where they at with the divorce. Um, I don't like when people are still married and they're out here playing games. I don't want to say playing games, but if y'all gonna get a divorce because it's clearly that you have a man, she has a Remy Ma has a man, and Papoose has a woman. Papoose and Clarissa, they're just out here more publicly. So I wish they would just wrap this up with the divorce, and so everything will be, everything will, go, smoothly here. Wrap the divorce up. Okay. You said you don't want none, she don't want none. What's the hold up here? Is it now that Papoose and Clarissa are here, are mingling and tingling with the with the elite here, and Remy Ma doesn't like it because her man is a loser. He's a lame. He's a nobody. Just saying. But I wish they would wrap that up because I just don't like the idea of when you're married that you out here, moving like this. You out here, moving around with a married man, and she's out, and then he's out here moving around with a married woman. Okay, so they need to, wrap this up here, you know, or get some type of legal separation or something because that don't look good. Okay. And I just hope Papoose don't break this young lady's heart because she seems madly in love with Papoose. So I hope they get this together. Also, now, um, Fat Joe and Remy Ma, them they got some stuff going on. I don't know what's going on with them. Fat Joe is getting sued for allegedly some type of messing around with young girls. Now I don't know how true that is. This is all alleged, you know. I don't know. Is this the season of take down the black man? I don't know. Because it seems like every black man is trying to be taken down. Now, hear me out. If they did something, they should be taken down. But if not, what is going on here? But they said this is the year of truth. So if they did something, okay, they should be taken down. But it just seems like all of our black men, are trying to be taken down. But like I said, if they did something, they should be taken down. Now, that's all I'm saying. If they did something, that they have to go down, they have to go down. Okay, I have no problem with that. Also, Mr. Orange Man, the president, right? Y'all president, not mine. He is pissed that things did not go his way with the war. Okay, he said that they was in talks of peace. There's no talks of peace. There's no talks of peace. Israel is still over there dropping bombs off. Now, people got what they voted for. Now people talking about they regret they vote. Everything that Kamala told y'all was going to happen, everything that Michelle Obama said was going to happen, Barack Obama, everything Joe Biden said was going to happen, that he was going to do, is happening. So, hey, this is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all getting. Okay? I'm sitting back in my house eating and drinking my wine and watching everything unfold. This is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all wanted. Okay? Y'all wanted the migrants gone. Now you ain't got nobody to pick your phone. Okay? Now, I've been seeing some stuff on TikTok. Now, I look, I take everything with a grain of salt. Okay, I know some of y'all are delusional, the people that's in the MAGA cult. But baby, if these people or MAGA told y'all that the blacks, that y'all was gonna get y'all slaves back, y'all was gonna get y'all slaves back after if y'all shipped the immigrants off, and y'all was gonna get your slave back, and the black people was gonna go out there and pick your farm. They lied to y'all. They told y'all a lie. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Now that's because we ain't coming out here marching and we ain't saying nothing. Don't mean we won't get active. Now we ain't bothering nobody. Now I don't give a can't cuss right being at the 10-minute mark. I don't give a crap if all your fruit rotten and down your farms. If they told y'all that y'all gonna get your slaves back and we was gonna come pick your farm, they lied to you. Okay? They lied to you. They lied to you really bad. Okay? We're not coming to do none of that. Now, go on and leave us alone. Okay? We're not marching. We're not doing nothing. We're not saying nothing. We're not doing nothing. Now I told y'all, we the 92%, we on the break. Now go on. I don't care how many TikToks y'all make, whatever y'all say, as long as don't nobody put no hands on nobody. Now, you talking about we lazy and all this and that, go out there and pick your own farm. Go out there and pick your own fruit and vegetables, okay? Because we lazy. So if y'all not lazy, go out there and pick your own stuff. Okay? All right. Now that we got that cleared up. Pick your own stuff. Okay? All right, guys. A lot of stuff is going on in the world out here. They have stopped, well, he has froze a lot of federal programs, Medicaid. They're putting a freeze on that for now. I guess he's mad because everybody is blaming him for putting us in a possible war. Yeah. Yeah. He lying and talking about he didn't know that this was going to happen. You knew it was going to happen. People are allegedly saying that Israel has something on him, or they blackmail him or something. Allegedly, the reason that he put us in this predicament, where the sleeping cells are, for what Iran is saying, are being woken. So I advise people not to be in large crowds. You don't have to fly. Don't go nowhere. Just saying, for our own safety. Something that this orange man had put us into that we didn't need to be in. Oh, and Marjorie Taylor Greene. Oh, her and Trump is into it. Oh, she is highly ticked off. She's talking about Fox 6. And Fox 6 is a Republican TV station. So we're going to get into all of that, guys. Also, I do want to talk a little bit more about PORSHA. She's saying that, she got a void. I don't know what it is with these women where they think they need a man. Won't you just take time out for you and your daughter? It's not that serious that you got to have no man, PORSHA. It's not that serious. So now she thinks she, might need a woman. I guess she's saying that Simon hurt her so bad. I guess she saying that she gonna switch over to a woman. But hey, if that's your thing, that's what you want to do, that's your thing. But I really just think you need to just chill out, take time out to yourself, heal, and things like that. That's what I think. But if that's what you want to do, that's what you do. Just saying. All right, guys, we're at the 10-minute mark. Welcome to my channel. Drop the T, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming over to my channel. When as you come in, please hit the thumbs up button. Also, you can support the channel by Cash App, Super Chat, or Super Sticker. Also, you can join the channel for $2.99 a month, or you can also gift memberships as well. So, guys, get the the super chat and the super stickers up. Okay, get the super chat and super stickers up. Okay. Also, let's get the housekeeping out the way. Let's see here. All things said are alleged and in my very own opinion is for entertainment purposes only. I don't own the rights to the music or any clips that I may show on my channel. Also, Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, there is an allowance for fair use of copyrighted material for such purposes as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, research, and learning. Fair use, fair use, fair use. All right, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see who all in here. Thank you, Chanel Monet and Linda Gambo, my mods, for coming over and getting the channel together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, do not mention any content creators in the chat. Hello, Shar. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Hello, Sonia. Hello, Tamika. Let's see who else is in here. Hello, Regina. Hello, my tea sipper, Regina. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, and one of my sissies. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Thelma, one of my tea sippers. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Hello, Ophelia. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Hello, TNT Gma. Let's see who else. Hello, Nacho. Let's see who else is in here. Let's see who else. Hello, Lorcy Jones, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys, let's get into this. Now, let's see where we want to start. Let's start with DDG. Now, DDG and Halle Bailey had a court date today, and it got postponed again. Now, if you're going to be, like I say, if you want to be neutral, be neutral. But I don't think that Halle, DDG, mom, sister, and brother, they should have came out here on this internet. They should have just stayed out of it. Chloe didn't get in it. Halle Bailey's mom or dad didn't get on this internet and say nothing. But DDG, mama, and all of them had to come out here. It was so bad that Dub, which is DDG's brother, was talking about this 6-month-old baby like a dog. He was talking about his own nephew like a dog, calling Halo ugly, everything. And did you see DDG come out here anytime or say anything to his brother about talking about his son? Hell no, I would want their family around my baby. Because look how he was coming out here talking about the baby. Then DDG mama got on here talking about Halle like a dog, talking about she allegedly crazy and all kind of stuff. No, Now Halle was now when her and DDG had the restraining order, Halle was nice enough to let DDG mama come get the baby so DDG could see him. But then after you pull this stuff, oh hell no, no. So they went to court today, right? They went to court, and now all of a sudden, after he get done partying and everything, after he get done doing what he want to do, all over the place at the streamer prom, he was all in Hawaii, all over the place, right? Where else is that? He was at Great America. Him and India Love. They all over the place. Now, don't get me wrong. If that's your thing, that's what you want to do. That's fine. But now, all of a sudden, after you get done partying this and that, now you want to see the baby. So let's take a look at this right here. So Haley Bailey and DDG's final restraining order hearing begins today. Temporary custody for baby Haley also on the line. Okay, so this is this is they have to go to court today. So we're gonna stop sharing that. So this is what happened at court today. Let me get to that. 1 second here. Let me share this with you guys. I would want that family around my child at all because they crazy allegedly. So Haley Bailey keeps temporary custody until uh, continued court hearing on June 26th. Her team opposed DDG's mom supervising Italy visit and requesting professionals supervise instead. So today, during today's court hearing, DDG requested permission for a visitation with his son Halo while Haley Bailey takes him to Italy from June 30th to July 3rd. DDG's team suggested his mother supervise the visit. Hell to the fuck no. Hell no. His mother supervised the visit, but Haley's legal team objected, citing concerns about bias and pointing to previous social media comments made by DDG's mom and family about Halo. They requested a professional third party supervise instead. The judge kept Haley's temporary custody arrangement in place for now and continued the hearing to June 26th at 1:30 p.m. to allow DDG's attorney time to try and secure a professional supervisor. The mutual restraining orders remain in effect, and the judge is expected to confirm on June 25th whether both sides are ready to move forward with the following case on July 23rd. Okay, so this is what they're saying here. So this is the court order here, the court paperwork here. So let's read some of these comments here. They said, y'all keep asking why the mama couldn't supervise, like she hasn't shown she can't be neutral. She should have kept her remarks offline. Correct. Now, if she would have kept her remarks offline, you didn't get out here, she could have supervised. But no, you had to get out here and uphold your son in wrongdoing. Another person said, maybe he wasn't the greatest boyfriend, but let's be for real, he's a great father. Um, I object to that because he let his brother get on this here internet and talk about Halo like a dog, calling him all type of boot faces, ugly, all type of stuff. Hideous. His mom should have stayed out of it. Now she don't even want to deal with her either. Correct. Let's see what else they're saying. Good for you, Haley. Put them boundaries in place. Right. He threatened to kidnap their child. That's why a supervised visit is being set. He gets to see his son, but not alone. This one person said, I wish women had more positive mentors to help them set boundaries between their emotions and what's best for the child. Girl, I like you, but keeping your child away from his family is not in your best interest. That's his family too. Now, wait 1 second. Okay, that's his family too. So it's right for his side of the family to get on here and talk about this baby like a dog. Girl, bye. Now, tell me if I'm wrong. I have no problem. Okay, tell me if I'm wrong. Did y'all not hear Dub? Doug, whatever his name is, Milk Doug, get on here and talk about this baby like a dog, calling him ugly, calling him what else he was saying? He hideous. Um, he looked like a what else did he say about him? He called him a boot face. He called this baby all type of names. And then the mama get out here lying and everything on her. Now, this is the thing. Haley had been trying for months. Her attorney had been reaching out to him, trying to get to set up custody with him, and also was trying to get support put in place. Now, he always getting online talking about how much money he got. Why wouldn't he help this girl out with child support and to take care of this child? Why did he keep on dodging the lawyers when they was trying to set up visitation? No, he wanted to do what he wanted to do. He wanted to come over her house anytime he wanted to, day or night, wanted to take the baby when he got ready, drop him off when he got ready. He wanted to do what the fuck he wanted to do. Oh, he didn't want to pay no child support for the baby, nothing. Nothing. So she was paying for everything by herself. And she got paperwork in her court documentation to prove her lawyer was reaching out to this man, trying to get set up a visitation. He didn't want to do it. This is the type of person that wanted to be able to drop in when he wanted to and get some cootie cat. So if she wasn't messing with him, then he didn't want to see the baby. Or another thing he would do is he want to come all times of the night and get the baby, or come in her house anytime he wanted to. No, sorry, we're not gonna do this. If you got so much money, why weren't you paying support for this child? That's all I'm saying. Why was you not paying support? Haley said she asked you for support for the baby. You never paid anything. This baby is 6 months old and you never paid not one dime. And you know she got to pay for nannies and everything. So I hope they go back for the whole 6 months, birth expenses and everything, and make your ass pay. But you got it though. You said you got millions. You're a millionaire, so that should be a drop in the bucket for you. But you got money to go out here and spend all on India Love, allegedly. Just my personal opinion. Let me see what y'all saying. Y'all, please, can we get the likes up, please? And thank you. You said, hello, Shar. You said the orange man himself told them what he was going to do, and they still voted for him. Correct. Hello, Tamika. Hello, Sonia. Let me see what y'all saying. Regina said, hello, Mas and chat and family. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see here. You said popping and sending blessings, folks. Please be safe. Yes, please be safe out here. You said, Lord, please not Ty Young. They think she's the only lesbian. Yeah, everybody wants to mess with her for some reason. Let's get the likes up, please, and thank you. You said DDG family did him no favors. I'm glad the court is finding an impartial person to supervise the visit. Yes, that's all I want. You said you can't hear anything. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat, y'all, if y'all can hear me. Yes, refresh your device and come back in. Yep, the mom showed her hand. People are crazy. She never wanted to stop them from seeing Halo. She wanted a parenting schedule. Correct. That's all she wanted. I will not let any side of my child's so-called family Mistreat my child. No way. Right. They was calling, Dub was calling that baby all type of boot face, ugly, everything. Hello, Paula. Hello, hello, hello. You said Halo is almost 2 years old. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry about that. Thank you for correcting me, Lorcy. Okay, 111. Okay. Yeah, so my thing is this right here. Y'all, if these people, if this, okay, if his uncle is calling him all type of names and stuff, do you think it's safe for him to go around him? Because if DDG have the baby, ain't he gonna be around Dub and the mama and sister and all of them? So if he feel this way about this baby, and please don't say it's just for clicks and views, because you can find some other content to talk about instead of calling your nephew all those names. Now, come on now. Now, tell me if you heard him calling Halo all types of names. Then the mama get on here talk about Haley had all type of trackers in the car. Her and her fiance had to go all through DDG car and make sure Haley didn't have trackers in there. She had to go to the movie theater because Haley was acting up, all kind of stuff. When you just should have stayed out of it. Haley mom and them didn't get on here and say nothing. So this is another thing I don't understand. Now, I'm just trying to look at it from both ways here. If he has all this money, why wouldn't he help this girl, I mean Haley, out with, with child support for this child? Why wouldn't he give her no money? Why wouldn't he do the visitation when the lawyers was trying to reach out to him for visitation? Why wouldn't he do it? It don't make no sense. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. Just saying. Just saying. He wouldn't do nothing. He wouldn't do nothing. But y'all say y'all millionaires, y'all got all this money, and you won't even pay support for your child, nothing. But all for the last couple of weeks, you ain't been trying to see your child. You've been partying, living it up. But this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. DDG has a type, y'all. I think he got with Haley for clout, right? Not to say he wasn't, didn't have his own thing going on. He did have that going on as well. But there's a certain level to things, right? Haley was more mainstream, and DDG was known more on the YouTube streets. So to get him into other doors, he had to, move up some, right? And plus, he wanted a child. And these other women he was messing with weren't trying to give him no baby. Okay? So y'all know DDG went for the more uh like light skin, big booty women with they, bodies and stuff done like that. And girls like that. What was that one girl he was dating? Is it not I want to say Amber Rose, but not, what was her name? Something Rose. That girl, and she said that allegedly DDG told her to do OnlyFans. Those are the type of girls that DDG like, right? And while I say that, look who he with now. He with India Love. That's the type of girls that he liked. He was with Haley for a come up, and for my personal opinion, for him to get into those other doors. Now, when he was with Haley, he was at more of the awards. He got at Met Gala because he was with Haley. We know Haley and Chloe get invited to the Met Galas. Now, this year he wasn't at Met Gala because he did get invited. But when he was with Haley, he was her plus one, right? So she could get him into the mainstream doors, right? So he was trying to get more like, up there. But DDG, he's a, millionaire in his own right from YouTube and things like that. But Haley is more, Hollywood, and he's more like, YouTube. He just get his money, the other way. But he wanted to get up in, Hollywood, you know. So he used her for that and for that baby because these other chicks went out here wasn't trying to get him no baby, you know. Just saying. Now people did tell her not to fool with him, right? But we all been there. We all been young and dumb. People told us a lot of things not to fool with with somebody, and we did anyway. We did not once, twice, 3 or 4 times. We did. So the only difference with Haley is that her life is on display versus our life wasn't on display. So I don't knock Haley for that because we all been young and dumb and in love. We all been there before. Okay, so I don't blame her for that. I don't blame her for that. She just got to learn, and she might, this is her first time. This is her first love, and that's okay. Okay, so this might not be her first time making a mistake. She can maybe make a second or a third, and that's okay. She's learning. Okay. All right, guys, moving on. Moving on here. Hello, Carla, my tea sipper. Hello, hello. Hello, sexy diva, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. You said Haley is more polished than the women DDG deal with. Right. Yeah, she's just more Hollywood. She's more classier. DDG is used to messing with women that got their body done. The kind of like the Tatianas, out here twerking, shaking something. Haley is more classier. She not, she just laid back. She not with all that. The India loves, and that's who DDG going. That's more of his speed. Haley is too classy and sophisticated for DDG. And that's just my personal opinion. Okay. But you can't tell nobody who to date or who to love, But we all we all been there before messing with dudes that is not on our level. Okay. You know, we just sometimes we opposites attract, and we gotta learn and move on. That's all. And that's okay, guys. That's okay. We learn. Hello, TNT Gma. Hello, hello, hello. And that's okay. All right, guys, moving on over here to let's move over here to Portia, y'all. I think Portia, y'all, is going through a midlife crisis here. Now, I don't know if this acting or is she for real. I don't know. Now, from what I heard, now when she said that she got a void. Now, does this mean that now I've heard of this, some women, now I've heard this before, that they be so hurt by men that they go over to the other side. They go with women. And there's nothing wrong if you go with a woman. And now please don't take it. I don't have no problem with that. But I have heard this from women that a man have hurt them so bad that they go to women. Have y'all heard that? Let me know in the chat. So Portia is now saying that she has a void, y'all. She has a void that, she was crying and everything. Now, some people said she was acting. Let me know in the chat that she don't know if she should, if she's supposed to be with a woman now, y'all. Now, I thought that, before somebody said that Portia allegedly have been with women before. Allegedly. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the chat. But Portia is thinking about now going with women because she said Simon has hurt her really bad. She said she was really, truly, deeply in love with Simon. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Simon has hurt her that bad that now she has to, thinking about going with a woman? Now, I think Shara was saying, I think it was Shara in the chat that said, I hope it's not with what's her name? With Ty. No, please don't nobody go with Ty. Please don't find some, if that's what you want to do, don't go with Ty. Please. Find somebody else. I'm with you with that. Not Ty. Find somebody else. Don't go with Ty. Don't go with Ty. Find somebody else. Now, what do y'all think about this? Now, have y'all heard that before that that Portia have been with women she dips in the lady pond? She have because Portia just ready to give up on men. Now, do y'all think that she's just acting, or do y'all think that's true, or do you think it's that bad out here that you got to go with women now? That all you get with a man and they hurt you bad that you just got to go with women now. Now, me personally, it ain't gonna never get that bad for me that I get hurt that I got to go with a woman. No, 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 ma'am. Mm-mm. I just think that Portia needs to take time for herself and heal. That's just my personal opinion, you know. But I'm trying to figure out what's the void. Is it that I'm trying to figure this out. Is it that women can't be by themselves nowadays? Because I don't want to be like that where that I gotta have a man with me all the time, or I think that something wrong with me or something like that. I don't want to be like that. When you gotta have a man with you to go to bed at night. If not, you feel a void. You can't go out to eat by yourself. You can't go shopping by yourself. You can't go to the movies by yourself. You can't go out of town by yourself. Or either you gotta have a man with you or a friend. You just can't go nowhere and relax by yourself. You need to maybe she needs to go to therapy or something. But this is bad, y'all. This is terrible. Because I didn't think she was feeling Simon like that. I thought, allegedly, in my personal opinion, I thought she got with him for the money. Because he's not he ain't, he ain't too easy on the eyes. But, I thought she was with the man for the money. I didn't think she was, really in love with him like that. Because how long was she married to Simon? A couple of years? And she wasn't even dating him that long. Now, so I'm just trying to figure this out here. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, Lynn, you said it was said back in season 9 that Portia was liking women. Okay. Yes, some women have to have a man, even if they're not being treated right, scared to be alone. Chanel said like 15 months. Oh no, see. Okay, well, she deeply in love with him like this. Was she with another man before Simon? Because this ain't okay. Maybe she needs to go seek counseling. Because if you can't be by yourself, look, even though I'm married, I still have my time. I need my time to myself. I do. I go to the movies by myself. I take myself to brunches. I take myself to lunch. I go out of town by myself. I go on girls' trips. I do all of that. I don't know what's wrong. Well, I don't know. I think of some people tell me that they can't go to the movies by themselves. These are women. They told me that they can't go to the movie by themselves. They can't go eat by themselves. They said it look weird. I said, let me tell you something, hon. I don't care how I look. I need me time. I need time for me. I need my time. I need time to sit and meditate and manifest. Sometimes I will go to the lake and drive my car to the lake and just sit there and manifest and relax. Or sometimes I'll get on the highway and just drive and listen to like R&B music. I need that. I need that. I don't want nobody in the car with me. I just need that for myself. My daughter be trying to go. I'll be like, hell no. Let me just be by myself. I like to get into the car and get on the highway and just drive and listen to maybe like old R&B or old like rap from like the 80s or the 90s. And I just drive. And I be singing and stuff, just with myself. I do. That's what I like to do. That relaxes me. Or I'll go down by the lake and just manifest and meditate with myself. Or I might go to like have me a nice dinner or lunch and have me a glass of wine and just think. Or I have me like a notebook with me and just write down some stuff that I manifesting or things I need to do. I just like to sit there by myself. That is so relaxing. You just be there with yourself. Or I might, when I'm going on trips and stuff, I might meet the girls or whatever. And sometimes I just be in my room by myself. That is so relaxing. Or, the movie theaters, they have drinks now and food. I'll go watch a movie that I just want to see, probably nobody else want to see. I'll order me a drink and have me some food and just sit there and relax. What's wrong with that? Why can't you do that by yourself? See, I'm a girl's girl. I love to pamper myself. I'll go get a massage by myself, relax, get my feet and nails done by myself. That's just, my thing right there. I don't know. Yes, Carla, I'm my best company myself, girl. I do. And I know my cousin said she found this new nail shop where they put the and you get the your feet and stuff done. They put oranges and strawberries in there, and they can make you a mimosa, give you a drink and stuff. I said, give me the information. I want to go there. Or different stuff like that. By myself, I don't need y'all to go with me. I just want to go by myself because I don't want y'all talking to me and shit while I'm there. Give me the address. I don't know. Nope. I want to go by myself. I don't want to do no girls spot. When I go, I want to go by myself so I can relax. Because I know if I go with my sister, my cousin, they're gonna be talking this stuff. I don't want. Let me just go by myself. Yes, I'd like to do it by myself. Yes, Paula, you always need that time for yourself. I love peace by myself. Yes, the Fleming Samika wasn't you. I so correct. You just tried to get a. Yes, guys, people think that's weird if women say they want to go places by themselves and relax. I don't understand that. Sometimes it's okay to go somewhere with your girls and stuff like that, but it's okay to go places by yourself and relax. It's okay. If you want to go out to take yourself out to dinner by yourself and just have you some wine or a drink by yourself or brunch, honey, I do it all the time. I told y'all I get in my car, turn on me some nice R&B music and just drive. And I listen to old rap like Lil Bootsy and stuff like that. I'll be jamming. Now, I do. Webby. I listen to Webby and stuff. Girl, yeah, I do. I might listen to some Eric B. and Rakim, Nas. Uh, who else I be listening to? Uh, who else I be listening to? I'm trying to think. I'll listen to Soldier Boy too. It's old stuff. I listen to that. I'll be listening to Hurricane Chris. I'll be listening to that. What's that song? Hey baby. Hey baby. I'll be listening to that. Bro, I'll be jamming. People probably on the highway probably be thinking I'm crazy. I'd be in my car jamming. Yes, you said, let's see here. She you was correct. She just wanted a schedule and he didn't. Let's see. He wanted a schedule and he didn't. He did and he wanted to come anytime he wanted to see him and that they know she has a real job. The Flemings. Yes, the Flemings. So I just was talking about that. See, DDG is one of these BDs that they want because this is how things work. When you are the baby daddy of a woman who just got your only child and you the only baby daddy, they feel that even though y'all broke up, They can come to your house anytime they get ready. They can do whatever they want. They don't have to abide by no rules. Haley had been for months trying to get a set up custody with DDG. She has documentation. Her lawyer had been reaching out to him for months. He kept on ignoring it. She kept on trying to get child support for from DDG. He kept on saying he was going to help her out. He didn't. Okay? He kept on. Haley didn't want this to go to court at all. And DDG didn't want this to go to court. You know why? Because with his income, like he said, he a millionaire, he knew he was going to be paying out up the ass for the baby. So that's why Dub and DDG, they don't want the courts involved with them. You know why? Because they know they're going to be paying up the ass for child support. That's why Dub was for to take his baby mama to court. And when he seen, his baby mama was going to take him he was going to take his baby mama to court, Dub, the dark-skinned one, right? Because I guess he had gave her a car or something. Something happened with a car. When he seen the shit that DDG was going through, he decided to not take her to court. He told her she can just have the car. Because if the baby mamas take them to court, they gonna pay up the ass for child support. They're gonna pay up the ass. Now you online talking about you a millionaire, bring it. You said you a millionaire. So you're gonna have to bring all this stuff that you saying that you pay. Okay? All these sponsorships you got, all the AdSense, all that gonna have to be reported. You have to bring to court. Just saying. Now, what is the Caucasian boy name? He said he got DDG, his lawyer. What is his name? Adam something, the Caucasian boy. He said he got DDG, his lawyer, and his lawyer is the best. So, you know that lawyer costs a lot of money. So don't come in the courtroom talking about you ain't got this and that. So if you got this high power lawyer, make sure you bring your bank statements and all, and all that to DDG. Because if this baby is going to be 2 years old, and you ain't gave this girl the liquor child support, I hope the judge go back ever since this baby was born and make you pay child support. Because you ain't gave her a dime. That's all I'm saying. You see, and then when the baby was sick, they had RSV or something. He wanted to take that baby out that house when that baby was sick. Okay? He wanted to come in the house anytime he get ready. And then when she didn't let him in, he found a way to get in. Y'all see how he got in her house and was taking pictures and she wasn't even there? So he broke in the house. So that's why it's good that she got this restraining order against him. Then she got that rain camera footage that we haven't seen yet. So it's good that she's going to get child support for him now. And he's going to be put on monitoring visits. Not the mama, none of that. None of y'all. And I will tell the court that I don't want his brother around my baby. And I will show footage of him talking about my baby like a dog. Just saying. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. $30 likes and 36 in the chat. Can we get the likes up, please? And thank you. His job is to be on Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube. That's how he make his money. Haley is out here making movies and doing other stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. We all got to get on here and make money and stuff like this. But this is not my main job. Okay? But right is right and wrong is wrong. I have sons myself. And there's no way I'm going to uphold my son and doing wrong. I told y'all yesterday, my sons do not leech off no woman. They either pay half everything or they pay majority of the big bills and let their girlfriends pay, little small bills. They have their own car. Ever since my sons could drive, I made sure they had a car to get them to A to B. You're not going to ride around here in no woman car. Get your own damn shit. I don't care if it's a fucking bucket. Don't be trying to ride around here in her shit. Okay? Get your own shit. And I made sure when my son was able to drive, they had a car that's going to get them to A to B. Okay? And when they graduated from college, I got them a nicer car. They had a car to get them to A to B. When they graduated from college, I got them a car. I let them get whatever car they want within reason. I paid the car note insurance on it. And once they got on their feet and got to working and got them a good job, I said, now which one do you want to take over? You want to take over the car note or the insurance? They said, what did he say? They'll pay the insurance. I paid the car note. It's a nice car. I paid to put the deposit, everything down for it. And they just had to pay the insurance. I paid the car note. I don't let my sons leech off of no fucking woman. Because you gotta think, I'm a mama, I'm their mama, and they got a sister. How would you feel if somebody was leeching off your sister or your mama? That's what I put in their head. Now I don't like that they shacking with nobody, no, but I can't tell them what they do. They grown, but they not gonna sit here and live off no damn woman, sit in the house all day, don't work or anything like that, eat up all the damn food, ride in their car, burn up all the fucking gas. No. You got your own car. You got your own job. You pay what you're supposed to pay and do what you're supposed to do. If it got that bad where y'all can't get along, you leave. Don't put your fucking hand on no woman. If she try and got objects or something like that, you leave on out the door. If you got to hold it down and run out the door, that's what you do. I don't be in my son on business like that. No. Teach your sons, teach your sons. That just burns me up. I hate to see, young men don't work or anything, laying up on women, driving their cars, dropping them off at work. Hell no, hell no. Mm-mm. My sons ain't raised like that. My other son is 20, that's in college. He got him a car. He sure did. Drive himself wherever he got to go. No. And he been having a car since he was, what, 16, 17? 16, 17 years old. You're not going to know. No. Mm-mm. People need to teach their sons and their daughters the right way to do stuff. Now, if both of them got a car and they going somewhere together, and one want to drive the other car, that's different. Both of y'all got a car. One just drive. That's okay. But not just a boy who ain't got no fucking car want to drive the woman car all the time because he's a bum and ain't got no fucking car. No. Dropping you off at work and all. No. I'm not doing all that. No. Mm-mm. I don't play those games with my sons. They know better. All right, guys, moving on. Let's see here. Hello, Lisa Foster, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so hopefully DDG, now that he's done partying, I hope he's able to get a supervisor because he wants to come to Italy with Haley. Well, I'm not going to say with Haley, with Halo. So he has to find, him and his lawyer has to find a supervisor in Italy that can supervise the visit with Halo and DDG. So when they go back to court on the 26th, hopefully he got a supervisor that can supervise their visits in Italy. Well, if they don't got one because the shoulder held his mama. He has the audacity to say his mama? Hell no. You blew that, Bertha. You blew that, Bertha. Mm-mm. You ain't supervising a damn thing. Mm-mm. And I know damn well he ain't gonna say his brother. Hell no, or your sister. No, no, nobody in your fucking family. Mm-mm. You fucked this up, DDG. Just saying. Moving on, guys. Let's move on now. Now, guys, I want to move on to something a little. We're gonna get a little bit serious here. Shit is getting real, y'all, out here. Shit is getting real, y'all. Now, I'm telling y'all, shit is getting real out here in these streets. Shit is getting real, y'all. We got the orange man. The orange man and fucked up some shit here. I'm here to tell y'all. These people ain't playing with us, y'all. And I'm not trying to be funny and I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm just keeping it real. These people ain't playing with us, okay? They done went over here and fuck with these people for no reason. We had nothing to do with these wars and shit. Nothing to do with it. But that's either here or there. We in it now. Nothing we can do but try to be safe. That's all we can try to do, y'all. Let's try to be safe. That's all we can do. But like I said, we had nothing to do with these people and these wars. Now, we're looking over our backs all the time and not being in large crowds. I like to go to festivals in the summer, but now I have to be looking in large crowd, be wary of my surroundings. I do that anyway, but it's more now. It's a little bit more to the story than what's going on, guys. We can't be out here in these large crowds because we don't know if we would have a sleeper cell. We don't know. So we just gonna talk. If y'all don't know what a sleeper cell is, I'm gonna just educate us for a little bit. We're gonna talk about them. We're gonna talk about them for a minute. Just for a minute, we're gonna talk about them, y'all.
The leader of Al Qaeda just made a statement saying that they have over 1,000 sleeper cells. If you don't know what a sleeper cell is, it is people from their country who are spies, basically, and they are here hiding in the country, waiting to do terror to American citizens. Things they're going to look for: big groups, big gatherings, popular tourist areas, popular areas for people to vacation in the country, areas that are always heavily populated. So in these next coming days, months, weeks, for us to be safe, I would recommend all of us to stay away from big gatherings, stay away from those heavy populated areas. The leader of Al Qaeda just made a statement saying that they have over 1,000 sleeper cells. If you don't know what a sleeper cell is, it is people from their country who are spies, basically, and they are here hiding in the country, waiting to do terror to American citizens. Things they're going to look for: big groups, big gatherings, popular tourist areas, popular areas for people to vacation in the country, areas that are always heavily populated. So in these next coming days, months, weeks, for us to be safe, I would recommend all of us to stay away from big gatherings, stay away from those heavy populated areas. The leader of Al Qaeda.
I told y'all, they're not playing with us. This man that got us in some shit. The sleeper cells are activated now, guys. They are activated. The sleeper cells are activated. Y'all know what they are, the crazies that will come get in a large crowd and blow their damn self up. Beware. Beware. That's all I'm telling y'all. Beware. Stay out of these large crowds. Beware, y'all. These people are crazy. They're crazy. So beware of your surroundings. These people, they don't care. They will take themselves out for their country. They're called sleeper cells, and they've been here. They just been asleep, waiting to be activated. So Al Qaeda has activated them. They have been activated because of Trump. I have some trips and shit that I got planned. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm being honest with you. My nerves bad. Let me get that time. Look, my nerves so bad, y'all. I'm being honest with y'all, and I joke around and stuff like that. This man has got us into some shit. I think that's fine. Y'all for to bring that up in 1 second here. This man has got us into some shit. Look, I go to, and here in Wisconsin, we have Summerfest. We have all type of events. I don't even think I'm going. It's hot as hell outside. I usually get outside. I don't even think I'm going out there. Just to be honest. I'm just telling y'all the fucking truth. These people are activated. Sleeper cells are woke. They have activated. And baby, when Al Qaeda them tell you they're going to do some shit, trust and believe. These people are going to do it. Believe what I'm telling y'all. People think Al Qaeda them is playing. They not playing. Iran them don't give a shit. They are crazy. We had no business messing with them people. But like I said, and like everybody said, I think that Iran them got something on him, on the Orange Man. Because he always get into shit with them. He always praising them. I don't know, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. I don't know if they got some on him, y'all. I'm just being honest. It's something, y'all. It's something. It's something going on, y'all. Y'all know what happened with 9/11. 9/11. Hello, Lisa Foster, my tea sipper. Regina, you said you canceled all your Regina said I didn't cancel all my large events this summer. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Lisa Foster said my tea sipper said yes, he done messed us up. Yes. You said you have tickets to the to a trail ride in Atlanta, July 12th and July to fly to Atlanta. Wait a minute. I have tickets to a trail ride in Atlanta, July 12th, and flying to Arizona July 15th. I'm still going to both. Okay, I'm gonna pray for you. Be safe. Be safe. Just watch your surroundings, Sonya. Watch your surroundings. If y'all see, if y'all see people looking weird, just saying. I don't, it's a lot, to take in. It's a lot because y'all seen what happened with 9/11, y'all. Now, when Al Qaeda them issue warnings and tell you that they didn't woke up the sleeping cells, that's dangerous. When they said that they have woke up the sleeping cells, that's dangerous. And they said they got over 1,100 of them all over the U.S. That's dangerous. These muds will get in planes. They will go in festival grounds all over and blow their damn stuff up in the name of their country. Just saying, allegedly. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. We got to be safe out here, y'all. We got to be safe out here. Look, I told y'all, if something is definitely wrong with him, I'm telling y'all. I think he got. I think he got. I think he got dementia, allegedly. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. I think he got dementia. I'm just saying, y'all. That's what I think. Because why is he doing this stuff, y'all? Them people wasn't bothering us. Them people was not bothering us. So why would he go and start this mess with these people? If somebody wasn't bothering you, why would you go and bother them? And I believe he wanted the war. I believe he did. I'm just being honest with y'all. I believe he wanted war. Just saying. Because why would he do this? Why would he do this? I believe he want to do that. He want to show that he big and bad. Um, Regina said the orange man said he was going to do this before he became president. He sure did. He sure did. Now everybody, I regret. Now everybody tell me they regret their vote. Oh no, don't regret your vote. Don't regret the vote. And then look at Shamar. Look at this, y'all. This is a damn shame. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. That's a damn shame. Look at this. Now look. Shamar got on my damn nerves, and y'all know he has.
Sending you with me to war because you doing a lot of talking and ain't doing nothing. So you be ready, you bent up coke can. Tomorrow I will be sending you with me to war because you doing a lot of talking and ain't doing nothing. So you be ready, you bent up coke can. Tomorrow I will be sending you with me to war because you doing a lot of talking and ain't doing nothing. So you be ready, you bent up coke can. Tomorrow I will be sending you with me to war because you doing a lot of talking and ain't doing nothing. So you be ready, you bent up coke can. Tomorrow I will be sending you with me to war because you doing a lot of talking and ain't doing nothing. So you be ready, you bent up coke can. Tomorrow I will be.
These people, look, I know I'm pissed at Shamar myself, but these people is making all type of memes about him. They're making all type of stuff, y'all. Just all type of stuff. All type of shit. All type of stuff, y'all. All type of stuff. Shamar needs to sit down. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. This is bad, y'all. I don't know what we're gonna do to y'all. Now he out here cussing. Now he out here cussing, y'all. He didn't cuss us out. Look, well, he didn't cuss me out because I don't give a shit. But the man is losing it, y'all. Look.
Iran violated the peace agreement, the ceasefire agreement. Do you believe that Iran is still committed to peace?
Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too.
Are you questioning if Israel is committed?
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because the one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
Israel says that Iran violated the peace agreement, the ceasefire agreement. Do you believe that Iran is still committed to peace?
Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too.
Are you questioning if Israel is committed?
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because the one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
Israel says that Iran violated.
Now he trying to put it back on them, y'all. Now he trying to put it back on them. Now he trying to put it back on them. What y'all saying? Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. He thought he was going to. Shar said he thought he was going to bully them into stopping the war, and they quickly gave him the finger and sent another one. Now he sure did. I was trying to figure out if that was AI, but I guess it is him. Oh no, he talking shit. Orange Man wanted to say he alone brought peace to the Middle East. Then folks been at war since forever. Did he really think they were going to stop because he said so? He a dummy. Yeah, so Bob bring us into the shit. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why put us in the shit? I'm trying to figure that part out myself. What is going on here? Why he putting us in it? What the hell we got to do with it? Y'all, we in for it. But I'm just gonna I was trying to bring up that one thing you sent me, Sonya. So now we into some shit that we have no business being into it with. Nothing. So not to only top that off, give me 1 second here. So this is another thing he just did. This is another thing he just did. He fucking us up, y'all. This is another thing he just did.
Loans will be halted starting at 5 p.m. today, potentially impacting trillions of dollars in spending, and also potentially impacting millions of Americans who rely on this type of funding. All federal grants and loans will be halted starting at 5 p.m. today, potentially impacting trillions of dollars in spending, and also potentially impacting millions of Americans who rely on this type of funding. All federal grants and loans will be halted starting at 5 p.m. today, potentially impacting trillions of dollars in spending, and also potentially impacting millions of Americans who rely on this type of funding. All federal grants and loans will be halted starting at 5 p.m. today, potentially impacting trillions of dollars in spending, and also potentially impacting millions of Americans who rely on this type of funding. All federal grants and loans will be halted starting at 5 p.m.
So I don't know what he's doing, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I'm trying to figure this out myself. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, the clear people, they mad now. I don't know what he got going on, y'all, but I know we in a world of trouble. I do know that. I do know that. I you know, I think I don't know. I told y'all I think the man got dementia. I told y'all that. I think he got dementia, y'all. I think he got dementia. I do. So people are saying if they try to draft him for the war, this is what they got for y'all. Because y'all know he don't want the LGBTQ people in the war, right? So this is what people say they gonna start doing when they try to come to the door for them. This is what they gonna start doing.
What's good, my G?
Hello, I'm looking for Mr. J. Will.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, I'm Sergeant Smirnoff, and I'm coming to recruit you for war, son. Our battle against Russia is not looking too good, and our troops need help. We need you in the field. Is that okay, son?
Yeah, that's good. I've been waiting on this day to come. You mind if I grab my stuff and you dress real fast?
I'll be waiting in the tank.
All right,
I'm so sorry it took so long. Between my panty and my wig collection. Too many options. I'm ready to fight, ready for war.
Mr. J. Will.
Please don't offend me. He didn't tell you? I'm trans. Yes,
Sorry.
I'm trans. That is what I identify as.
Sorry, ma'am. Have a nice day.
No? Y'all want me to go to war no more? Yeah. All right, have a good one. I hope we win. Shit, yeah.
Whew. That was close. What's good, my G?
Hello, I'm looking for Mr. J. Will.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, I'm Sergeant Smirnoff, and I'm coming to recruit you for war, son. Our battle against Russia is not looking too good, and our troops need help. We need you in the field. Is that okay, son?
Yeah, that's good. I've been waiting on this day to come. You mind if I grab my stuff and you dress real fast?
I'll be waiting in the tank.
All right,
I'm so sorry it took so long. Between my panty and my wig collection. Too many options. I'm ready to fight, ready for war.
Mr. J. Will.
Please don't offend me. He didn't tell you? I'm trans. Yes,
Sorry.
I'm trans.
I heard.
Sorry, ma'am. Have a nice day.
No? Y'all want me to go to war no more? Yeah.
I heard that.
All right, have a good one. I hope we win. Shit, yeah.
Whew. That was close.
Well, people said they gonna start saying they come to that damn door. They gonna start saying they trans. Look, they gonna start saying they trans. They gonna start saying they trans. They said they don't want no trans people in the army. So this is what you do. Look, this is what the hell you do. You go to that damn door and say, wait a minute. Look. Let me go get myself together. I bet you the ass won't come back no more. Put your ass on some wigs and some heels. That's a good idea. That's a good idea right there. That's a good idea. They try to come get your son, put him on one of your damn wigs and some heels and one of your dresses. Wait, you said you're looking for who? Wait a minute. Okay, I'll put my damn sons on a wig so fucking fast and heels, send him to the door. He identifies trans. You want him still? Hey. I sure will. I'll put a fucking wig on the ass and send them to the door. Wig, dress, heels, and every motherfucking thing. I bet you they'll think again, don't come here. My kids didn't identify as trans. Don't come back. Yeah. They ain't gonna want their ass dead. Right, Shark. Right. Put their ass on some wigs. What? You know they don't want the trans in the army. So put their ass on some wigs and heels and every goddamn thing. That's what you do. Bet they don't bring their ass back no more. I'll be putting makeup and every motherfucking thing on their ass. Look, lashes and every motherfucking thing. Press-ons, shit. Don't bring your ass over here. Send Trump kids. Send his motherfucking Eric and Don Jr. Send their ass. Yeah, that's what y'all voted for. Send their kids. Yeah, put the heels and that mother thing on. Send them right there to the door. They gonna be. I got wigs up here and everything. Dresses. I'm putting everything on. Purse. Got some press-ons too. Put them on. You said who you looking for? I'm putting on. I'm putting everything on. Wait 1 second. Show Liz. Don't come up here playing. Send they got fucking kids. They the one that voted for them. Send they fucking kids. Margie Taylor Greene them. Send they fucking kids. Ted Cruz. Send they fucking kids. That girl, I had said it. I said I had already planned this out, but I didn't think of this. But this is a good one. I break my kids' arms and legs. They wounded. They wounded. Their legs broke, arm, every thing. What I got to do, what I got to do. No, send their kids. Girl, they look. They've been cutting up on here. They've been cutting up. They've been cutting up, y'all. They've been cutting up. They've been cutting up on here. Look, now I got to show y'all this video. I don't know if I showed y'all this video. Now I hope this look. I hope there's just grown people on here. It got to be grown people on here because let me tell y'all something, baby. When I saw this video, I cried for 20 minutes, y'all. Look, it got to be just grown people on here, okay? Grown people on this video only. Baby, I cried for 20 minutes. Baby, I passed out, okay? Grown people on here only. I got to show y'all. I cried for 20 minutes. Look, look, baby, I was crying for 20 minutes.
Fucking nigga.
I didn't fuck him, babe.
So this text say, I enjoyed your time. I hope your pussy not mad at me. What are y'all beating your fucking pussy up?
No.
So what the fuck happened? Don't lie, I'll break your fucking glasses.
I'm not gonna lie to you, we was gonna do it, but it didn't fit.
What the fuck you mean it didn't fit?
It didn't fit.
Man, couches don't fit through doors and shit like that. What the fuck? I fit. What the fuck you mean? I fit. What the fuck you mean it didn't fit?
I mean, his dick was too big, it wouldn't fit.
Oh, so you just some big dick picking ass bitch. Fucking nigga.
I didn't fuck him, babe.
So this text say, I enjoyed your time. I hope your pussy not mad at me. What are y'all beating your fucking pussy up?
No.
So what the fuck happened? Don't lie, I'll break your fucking glasses.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna lie to you, we was gonna do it, but it didn't fit.
What the fuck you mean it didn't fit?
It didn't fit.
Man, couches don't fit through doors and shit like that. What the fuck? I fit. What the fuck you mean? I fit. What the fuck you mean it didn't fit?
I mean, his dick was too big, it wouldn't fit.
Oh, so you just some big dick picking ass bitch. Fucking nigga.
I didn't fuck him, babe.
So this text say,
I have never. Wait a minute, y'all. I cannot. But look, she said it didn't fit. I cannot. These people should be ashamed of themselves. The man started stuttering when he said, "What you just?" Oh, look here. The woman said it didn't fit. I cannot with these people. He said, I fit. Look, he said, I fit. Wait a minute. His friend in the background, yes, sure had me dying. His friend was like, what? Baby. I cannot. These people should not make these videos, y'all. They should not. The man was so off guard. He was stuttering. He said, what? The man took me out. I cannot. I got to get my ass up, y'all. Wait a minute. He said it didn't fit. And then his friend in the back just didn't make it no worse. He just didn't make it no better. But she said she was going to do it, but it didn't fit. So, so she let you know she was going to, but it just didn't fit. Girl, she told the truth though. She did tell the truth, y'all. I cannot with these people. I cannot, y'all. I can't. I cannot. I cannot. Sir, just because you fit, that doesn't mean everybody else fit. I, I don't know. He said he fitted. But what did that have to do with her? Because you fit, he didn't fit. She told you. It didn't fit, sir. What did that got to do because you fit? I didn't get it. These people should not make these videos, y'all. They shouldn't make them. They just should not make these videos. Sir, evidently, this man is bigger than you. If the man is bigger than you, sir, then you get that part? Did you get that part? Right, sure, don't ask the question. Then you talking about busting somebody's damn glasses? And then the friend, oh my God, the friend took me out of here. The friend took me out. The friend took me out, y'all. They just took me out of here. I could not. Look. Shar said, don't ask questions you really don't want the answer to. Right. Sir. She didn't want to hurt your feelings, but you kept asking. Shit. He was too big. Yeah, you fit, but yeah, look, sir, you just trying to save you your feelings. Just all. That's it. That's it, sir. That's it, y'all. Now, y'all, we're gonna move on for a second here. Now, guys, I don't like black crows. Do y'all like black crows? I always thought that black crows are bad luck. But I learned something new today. Have y'all seen Cardi B's new album cover? If y'all did, let me know. They said that it doesn't mean that. It means like karma, the renew. Wait a minute. It doesn't mean that, guys. I learned something new today. I thought black crows mean like bad luck or something, but it doesn't mean that, y'all. It means, look, y'all. It doesn't mean that. So this is what it means. Let y'all hear it for yourself. I always thought that black crows meant bad luck.
Offset and tell him Cardi don't put a root on him. So Cardi dropped a video saying that she has an announcement coming soon, which we all think is going to be an album announcement. But let's be clear. In that announcement video, she is surrounded by crows. She's holding a crow. She's kissing a crow. And she's saying, I am not the villain. I am your karma. Ooh! And just in case you didn't know, Cardi comes from a line of workers, honey. Peep that altar in the background. And recently she was pictured with her Alekes on. So she comes from a line of workers. In the video where she's teasing this announcement that's coming, she is surrounded by crows. She's holding crows. She's blowing a kiss at a crow. She's releasing crows. And a lot of people think crows represent unaliving, but they actually represent transformation. Let's get into it. During the announcement, Cardi is saying like, look, I'm transforming. I'm stepping back into my power. It's been 7 years of love and loss and hurt and all these other things. And she's like, I'm transforming and elevating out of that. Crows represent transformation, but not just transformation in the form of life to unaliving, but also in the form of being unalive and then giving life. They represent rebirth. They also represent a transformation in victory and elevation. They also represent karma. So when she said, I am not the villain, I am your karma, and she's surrounded by these crows, I said, baby, Offset better go through the lady and get that reversal going. He better get that return to sender going, because honey, the work is being done, but it's not necessarily being done on him. She's doing the work on herself, and she knows that she is elevating and stepping into her era of power and victory, especially because she keeps acknowledging it's been 7 years. It's been 7 years. 7 is the God number. 7 represents God energy. It represents connecting to your highest divine self and manifesting as your highest divine self. She's saying, I am elevating, and may you have the life that you deserve. Woo! Offset, go see the lady. Go see the lady, because the work is done. Somebody better call Offset and tell him Cardi done put a root on him. So Cardi dropped the video saying that she has an announcement coming soon, which we all think is going to be an album announcement. But let's be clear, in that announcement video, she is surrounded by crows. She's holding a crow. She's kissing a crow. And she's saying, I am not the villain. I am your karma. Ooh! And just in case you didn't know, Cardi comes from a line of workers, honey. Peep that altar in the background. And recently she was pictured with her Alekes on. So she comes from a line of workers. In the video where she's teasing this announcement that's coming, she is surrounded by crows. She's holding crows. She's blowing a kiss at a crow. She's releasing crows. And a lot of people think crows represent unaliving, but they actually represent transformation. Let's get into it. During the announcement, Cardi is saying, like, look, I'm transforming. I'm stepping back into my power. It's been 7 years of love and loss and hurt and all these other things. And she's like, I'm transforming and elevating out of that. Crows represent transformation, but not just transformation in the form of life to unaliving, but also in the form of being unalive and then giving life. They represent rebirth. They also represent a transformation in victory and elevation.
Now, how many of y'all knew that? Did y'all know that? The crows represented, unaliving. I did not know it's for karma and rebirth. Did y'all know that? Let me know in the chat. I did not know that. So I did not know that represent rebirth. I did not know that. I always thought that black crows represent, was like evil and bad. So, and I did not know that Cardi B, had workers, with the altar and all that. I did not know she, dabbled with that kind of stuff. I did not know that. But they're saying that 7 is, godly number, and she was married for 7 years, and I get with Offset for that long. So they said the black crow represents the karma. So I guess they said that Cardi B is working and she's announcing some other stuff. And she said, may you have the life that you deserve. Because y'all know they said that when Offset was performing in Atlanta, let me know if y'all heard this, if you're in Atlanta, that Offset got booed. He got booed, y'all. Now, Offset, I've never heard of Offset getting booed in Atlanta. He's from Atlanta. They were not feeling Offset. I guess people are upset at the way that he did Cardi, and he was getting booed at it was a birthday bash or something they had, but a lot of singers were coming out performing and stuff. They said Offset got booed in Atlanta. Now, I could see him getting booed at other places, but in Atlanta, where he's from, they was not feeling Offset. Offset was getting booed. And that song, the song he was singing, that was a popular song. So they wasn't feeling Offset, y'all. Offset is getting booed now, y'all. You said you glad they booed Offset? Yeah, Offset is getting his karma, baby. Cardi B, but people say they like when Cardi is upset like this, and because they said she make better music, and they trying to say that the reason Cardi haven't made a record in 7 years is because she's with Offset. And a lot of women dim they light when they get it, married or get in relationships and stuff, because the man, acts up. They don't be wanting them to outshine them. Like Tiana Taylor, she was going into retirement. She wasn't, gonna make any more music or anything because of Iman, or however you say his name is. Tiana Taylor then came out of retirement. She's back acting. She's gonna be releasing another album. So these women are dumbing themselves down and dimming their light because the man doesn't want them to do certain things, to outshine them. Now Cardi is making, good music and stuff now. Her album is coming out now because she's not with Offset no more. And then I think this is true, y'all, because now DDG sister TT talking about she unfollowed Haley Bailey. Girl, do you think Haley Bailey care about you unfollowing her TT? Do you know how many followers Haley Bailey got? Girl, bye. Girl, oh my God. I think Haley was trying to dim herself down because of DDG. She didn't want to like overshine him. But girl, Haley said, fuck that. Bye. I'm not gonna dumb myself down or dim my light no more for y'all motherfuckers. And I don't blame her. Tiana Taylor's on her shit. Cash Dollars on her shit. They doing they stuff. They like, fuck this shit. I'm out. They're not doing it. Cardi B is out here doing her thing. These women have had enough. They tired. They wore out. And I don't know what the fuck wrong with PORSHA over there crying. How much you got a boy, girl? You better get some pep in your fucking step. Shit, you better go and you better go to your fucking hotel, have you something to drink and cry, and get your fucking crying and all that shit out. And boss your ass the fuck up and keep it moving. Now, I don't know what the hell wrong with her. And, you know, go have your fucking wait to exhale party or something. Have your wait and exhale or something. Girl, bye. Them days of that, you know, take a year off. Whatever you got to do. But, no. The days of us laying up crying and sobbing and all that, we got to get over that. Because do you think the man in the bed laying and crying and sobbing over us? No. Girl, no. No. Get you some wine. Listen to you some R&B music. Cry your eyes out by yourself. And get up and keep it moving. Pep in your step. That's all you got to do. Take your year off. Get to know who you are as a person. That's all. That's what you got to do. You're going to be okay. That's it. That, like I said, I didn't think she liked assignment like that. I thought she was winning for the money. Or this could all be an act. That's what all could be an act, y'all. What else do we got to talk about? One more thing I want to bring up, and I don't be talking about her, but Chrisean Rock, y'all. Chrisean Rock, y'all, I know she's young and we all make mistakes when we are young. Parenting does not come with a handbook. But, how long are we going to keep saying this young lady is young? Now, we can clearly see that there's something wrong with this child. Okay? We know something wrong with him. And I'm not talking about the baby or nothing. I'm not talking about the baby. But when are you going to take responsibility, take accountability that this child needs some help? You need to get your ass off this internet and get your son some help. Start taking them to therapy and do whatever you need to do as a mother. But you too busy running up in all these parties, all on these red carpets. Get your ass off the internet, okay? If that's how you make your money, keep your son off the internet and just come on here and do what you got to do and get your ass off. Don't be on this internet drinking and smoking and all this. Come on the internet, make your content and get the fuck off. If you're going to be doing church music and all that, just do that and then get off the internet. Keep your teeth in your mouth. You want to be on this internet, you want to fight with everybody. You can't beat up the whole world like Tia Kim said. You want to fight with everybody. You want to share everything else with everybody. If something is wrong, a lot of people have, disabled kids, and that's okay. That's okay. But you want to get on here and talk all about Jaden kids, how she a bad mother and all this and that. You need to look in your own backyard. If you're making all this money on Snapchat, Instagram, and all this and that, get you a house. Stop letting people put you out. You from hotel to hotel to hotel. Then you just had your baby up there in the studio. That's not no place for no child to be. Get your shit together. I don't care if you got to be in a fucking one bedroom. That's okay. But you make all this money where you can afford a 2-bedroom. It don't have to be not, luxurious or anything like that. But I would quit letting people put me the fuck out. I know that. You moving from place to place. Anybody else, CPS would have been took their kids. If you ain't got no stable place, CPS will take your fucking kids. But they don't do nothing to her. They don't do shit to her. That don't make no sense that you ain't got no stable place and you got a child. It don't make no sense. You make all this money on Snapchat. Now you on Twitch. You on Instagram, YouTube. Why can't you get you a stable place? Why can't you get you a nanny or somebody? It doesn't make no sense. Now I think she's scared if she gets somebody, she's scared people might start talking about if this baby has some condition, or they might put him on, on the internet, showing that he can't walk or crawl or something like that. Because apparently it's something wrong. Now anybody know who's a mother? If you got a 1-year-old, they're gonna be, if you holding them, they're gonna try to get out your lap. They don't want you to hold them. They want you to get down. They don't want you holding them. If you got a plate of food in front of you, they're gonna be trying to stick their hands in it, not trying to knock the shit off the table. And I'm just telling them the truth. My kids, 1-year-old, they could walk or crawl. They wanted to get down. They didn't want me holding it. And I'm just being honest. If that was my child and that they had that problem, I'll be trying to get so much help for him. Whatever he needs, speech. If he need, if he can't talk, I'll be having all type of speech classes. If he couldn't walk, I would have him all type of therapy, getting him exercise on his leg. What do I need to do so my child can walk? I don't really have too much time to deal with the damn internet. He'll be going to speech every day, therapy every day. I'll have people coming to my house and every fucking thing. Speech at my house, therapy at my house. I'll be taking them, to speech and therapy. That's me as a mother. But, can't tell nobody what to do. Hello, Chanel Monet, my mind. Hello, hello, hello. All right, guys. But, let me know what y'all think in the chat about what we've been talking about. I've been on here for 1 hour and 45 minutes. Let me get off of here. I need to do some cleaning here. But I'll be back on here tonight. I know I'll be saying that, but I'm going to get back on here tonight. All right, guys. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, think about becoming a subscriber. Also, follow me on my other platforms, which are Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Drop the T. I will see y'all in a little bit. Bye-bye for now.